like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GGB Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Cricket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth on LGBT. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence up with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
Can y'all hear me? Press 2 if y'all can hear me, man. Got a mic check real quick. Y'all come on in here, man. I'm about to cook, man. Press 2 if y'all can hear me, man. Can y'all hear me in the comments, man? We got a mic check, man. Oh, boy, y'all know I'm finna cook, boy. This finna be legendary right here. Hit the like button, share the video, like the video. Let me tell y'all something, man. All of a sudden, Sister Gina, all of a sudden, Sister Gina has been found. Now, here comes jury deliberations, the whole trial, everybody asking, where's Gina? Ain't nobody heard nothing from Gina. Now, all of a sudden, TMZ has found Gina walking down the street. All of a sudden, they got the low. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Now, all of a sudden, they find Sister Gina. So TMZ run down on Sister Gina in the parking lot, coming out the stove. Right? And they asked Sister Gina. You know, Aubrey O'Day says she's going to leave the country if Diddy gets released because she's afraid of her life. And she feels like he's a danger. Something to those lines they asked her. And she says, well, no, he's not dangerous. I'm not, he didn't do anything dangerous to me. What? Sister Gina, I have one question. If that is true, what you just said to TMZ, if that's true, Sister Gina, right? Why you didn't take your ass on the stand under oath, under the penalty of perjury, and testify that? Let me repeat myself again. When Diddy is out here fighting for his life, why didn't you take your ass? You've been hidden this whole time. Now, all of a sudden, comes jury deliberations, all of a sudden. And now, Sister Gina has now appeared to TMZ out of the blue. Make it make sense. And now, Sister Gina. And then TMZ was like, yeah, that's all I wanted to know. After she said Diddy ain't a danger. It wasn't dangerous to her. TMZ was like, oh, yeah, that's all I wanted to know. Goodbye. Are you serious? Sister Gina, why didn't you testify for Diddy under oath? Why didn't you help save this man's life? If Diddy is so innocent, Sister Gina, why didn't you take your ass down to the courthouse under oath, under the penalty of perjury, and testify for Sean P. Diddy Combs? We know why you didn't, ma'am, because that would have contradicted those statements that your ass gave to the government. And you would have been in contempt of court. And not only that, you could have been prosecuted for lying to government officials in your official statements to them, ma'am. But let's go further than that, Sister Gina. You just told TMZ just now how they found you all of a sudden out the blue is amazing. They just find Gina walking out of a store in the middle of nowhere, y'all. They just find Gina walking out the store out of nowhere, y'all. Just find her walking out the store out of nowhere. Gina, how you doing? Run up down on her. How they know that's Gina, right? Gina been all this whole time, couldn't nobody find Gina during the whole trial. Now jury deliberations, now they don't found Sister Gina. TMZ. Boy, I told y'all the devil is a liar. He's a liar. Point blank, that devil's a liar, boy. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. The chickens have come home to roost. Because, Sister Gina, if what you said about Sean Diddy Combs is true, and you said that he is not a danger, why didn't you get on the stand for the defense and testify under the penalty of perjury on the behalf of Sean John Combs? Why didn't you do it, Sister Gina? Sister Gina, instead, now all of a sudden, after everybody, the whole during the duration of the trial, was saying they were worried about you, hadn't heard one word from you during the trial, Gina. Now all of a sudden, as the jury is deliberating, right in the middle of deliberations, and the jury's not sequestered, they can go home. Now all of a sudden, you come out. Your name has been mentioned in court. You come out and you say, no, Diddy's not a danger. He's not dangerous. I'm not in fear of anything. He hasn't done anything dangerous to me. Well, Sister Gina, not only did you tell the Fed something different because they had you as a victim in this case, right? Sister Gina, let me say this to you. Hold on, y'all. I want to say this to you, right? Sister Gina, do you remember this? What you said to Tasha K? And credit go to Tasha K in this interview right here. Salute to Tasha K. Y'all go subscribe to her channel.
Baby, whew, he must really want it gone bad. I mean, in the beginning, like the first 3.5 years, he was. I mean, like the first 3, 4 months, he was really nice. But then after that, he started being an asshole. So like I say, like the first 3.5 years, he was like mean to me.
So when you say mean, describe it.
He was abusive. He was like always belittling me and always like he was like mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing me.
Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
Now remember all those people said, oh no, Cassie, that's just domestic violence. This woman said that Diddy was mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing her. Mental. See, this was 6 years ago, Sister Gina. You said this. 6 years ago, you did an interview on Tasha K that you could never take back, Sister Gina. And now, all of a sudden, during jury deliberations, you couldn't be found this whole trial. Everybody was worried about you. Where's Gina at? Where is she at? I can't believe, where's Gina at? And now, all of a sudden, jury deliberations, when it's all on the line, TMZ has found Sister Gina, y'all. Found Sister Gina. And not only did they find Sister Gina told TMZ that Diddy is not dangerous and he wasn't dangerous to her. She told him that today. How did TMZ find and know where Gina's at? She's in an area, in a place where just normal people go. Not really celebs, none of this. How is TMZ ready with a camera for Gina to come out of this place? Make it make sense. And if that's the case, if they could find Sister Gina now, why wasn't she able to be found this entire trial? Answer that question, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sister Gina. Let's keep going on what you said about Sean Diddy Combs 6 years ago.
Not the first time we've heard that. There was an incident, of course, with Cassie, where reporters are saying that the police were called because they got into an altercation. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Tell me some of the things that he would say to you.
He would always compare me to Cassie and tell me that I'm the bad one and she's a good one.
He was with both of you guys at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let these simping ass niggas on YouTube tell y'all. She ain't shit, man. Cassie a piece of shit ticket. She's a bad person. Pastor was good, man. Salute. She a bad person. Cassie ain't nothing. No. Sister Gina said that Diddy would always say she was the bad one and that Cassie was the good one. Huh? Oh. But TMZ, y'all suddenly find Sister Gina right now. Couldn't find her the whole trial. When everybody was looking for her and wondering why she ain't take her ass up there on the stand when she was supposed to allegedly be victim number 3, right? Wasn't going to testify. That's what Diddy's lawyer said in court. And now suddenly they found her walking down the street during the jury deliberations. And she says to TMZ, she says, oh, well, Diddy's not dangerous. He didn't do anything dangerous to me. Well, Sister Gina, let the big ticket refresh your memory.
And at one point, like, I was breaking out really bad with acne, and he would be like, he said this a few times to me. He's like, baby, why don't you go see a doctor or something? I don't date women with bumps on their face.
Oh.
Yeah, he would say that to me.
Take a drink. I mean, humiliating, especially when you love someone and they tell you that you're not good enough for them.
He would like call me names like he would call me a hoe every single day.
A hoe?
Yeah.
And see, this is the thing. Gina said Diddy would call her a hoe every day. But guess what? Diddy never let that hoe go. But y'all get mad at these women and call these women hoes. But Diddy kept these so-called hoes that he called hoes in his presence, nigga. Let's repeat ourselves. That's not a RICO. Oh, you ain't got to worry about RICO. You're going to see that when that deliberation come back. When the jury comes in, yeah, you're going to see that, sir. So create another fake account, right? That you created last week. Make another fake account, brother. That shit don't work over here. Right? Once again, Gina said Diddy would always call her a hoe. Right? Now, let me ask y'all a question. If Diddy knew, if what Gina said was true, and Diddy knew Gina was a hoe, and kept Gina around him, whose fault is it if Diddy gets done dirty because he kept hoes around him? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Nobody want to hold Diddy accountable for being a dumb son of you know what by keeping all of these women around him that y'all all say is hoes, 304s. This is the type of woman Diddy wants to wife up and keep around him and pay for. Their things, their lifestyle. Right? Oh, come on now. But y'all got a problem when Diddy gets caught on his shit. Let's go now.
Why would he call you? Not that he had a reason, but like in his mind, what do you think prompted him to call you a hoe?
Now that I think about it, I think
Oh, okay. Hold on. We're getting you some tissue.
I need to feel low about myself, like, so that I stick around him, because, like, no one would, I don't know. I just feel like,
What'd she say? She said she felt like Diddy kept calling her a hoe to lower her self-esteem and make it seem like nobody else would want her, so she would stick around. That's mental coercion. That's coercion, ladies and gentlemen. That's when you play mental games and you break a woman down mentally, psychologically, make her feel like she ain't shit, make her feel like she has nobody else to go to. Nobody else will want her because you just a hoe. Oh yeah. Do you smell what the Rock is in here cooking? Oh yeah. Let's keep going, man.
try to use. I was naive and young when I met him, so I feel like
Oh! Sounds like Cassie 2.0. But she said it out her own mouth. She said, I was naive and young when I met Diddy. Sound familiar, right? Somebody in the law in the trial said that Diddy said Cassie was young and impressionable, that he could mold her. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. Gina says out of her own mouth these same things. She said that. Oh, you gonna smell what the Rock is cooking today.
take advantage of that and manipulate me.
Manipulation. How many women have we heard use that word with Diddy? He manipulated me. He took advantage of me. Sister Gina said this 6 years ago. Gina, what happened? What happened, Gina? What happened, Gina? You said that Diddy would call you a hoe repeatedly to break you down, lower your self-esteem, make you feel more dependent and as if you couldn't be with nobody else but him. You said that he would manipulate you, right? This is what you said, Gina. You can never take that back. No matter if you come out here now and read some script, Sister Gina, what you said has been in the record book, so it shall be written, so it shall be done, Sister Gina. Oh, yeah. But we have more of what you said.
It made me feel low about myself.
Now let's talk about the physical abuse. If you're okay, are you okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So obviously you terminated baby one because you loved him.
Mm-hmm.
How long after you guys started dating is when did the physical abuse start?
The first time it ever happened, which was not even like that long into the relationship, because I met him in February, and then it was probably like the beginning of May, because we were at Meek Mill's birthday.
Okay.
He had like a mansion party, and we went, but while we were there, I was sitting here, and then Puff, and then Meek, but I was like covered with like a stand or something, like probably says like "Happy Birthday, Meek" or something like that, but it's like a little stand that like was covering me, because there was like a lot of cameras and stuff there. So it was like me, Puff, and Meek. Puff had like leaned forward to like talk to somebody, say hi or whatever. And so I turned over to Meek and I said, "Happy birthday." He put his hand out and then he was like, "Thank you." So I reached his hand and shook it. And as I shook Meek's hand, he turned around and saw it and he got so mad.
Wow.
And then we probably like stayed like 20 minutes after that happened. And then when we got in the car, he like grabbed my hair. We were in the one of those Escalade trucks.
Okay.
So I was sitting on this side, he was on the other side, and he like grabbed my hair and like cussed me out. for doing that. He's like, why the fuck, can I cuss?
Yeah.
He's like, why the fuck you, like, you shaking his hand for, like, just
So
saying stuff
it
like
was
that. I
just
was
like
like,
a jealous rage.
yeah, I was like,
What'd
I
you
was
say?
just saying happy birthday, nothing else. I think he thought I was trying to be sneaky behind his back. Because I, like, reached over when he, like, leaned forward to talk to somebody else. So he thought I was trying to be sneaky.
And you were how old at this time?
I was 22, probably.
Wow. Okay.
And then he did this. So King Los was sitting in the back.
Okay.
And then when we got to the hotel, it got even worse. And he took one of my heels and tried to throw it at me. And then he like mushed my face and like really hard and made my nose bleed.
Wow.
And the only person that every time me and he like we get into like fights like that, the only person that ever helped me was D-Rock. Everyone else just kind of just allowed it to happen and just like looked the other way.
But you got these scumbag pieces of shit walking around here saying free Diddy. Oh, I said it. You have this scumbag piece of shit of the world, dirt scum, saying free Diddy. I want y'all to hear what I said to y'all. This interview was 6 years ago. Now all of a sudden, today, y'all, TMZ has suddenly found. Gina was not able to be found the whole time. Everybody was like, yo, Gina's went missing. Remember at the beginning of the trial, everybody said Gina went missing? Everybody said she went missing. Sounds like the same story as Cassie. Every time Cassie got beat, she said D-Rock was there. They even said D-Rock broke down crying one time from how Diddy beat that girl, man. You guys, see, there's a difference between good and evil. And when you have evil, you must always fight against that evil to keep that evil down. When you promote, when you raise, when you exalt evil and demonic spirits, activities, and things like that, I'm telling y'all this right now, man. Sister Gina told y'all 6 years ago. But why didn't Sister Gina take her ass up there since she said today that Diddy is not dangerous and he's not a danger? Why didn't she go to the court and testify for Sean Diddy Combs? Gina, Diddy's fighting for his life. You love him, right? Get your ass on the stand and testify under. Oh no, you didn't want to get on the stand. You didn't want to be seen during the trial. You know why, Sister Gina? Because it'd tore your lying ass up. Because if you went on the stand and that lie you told TMZ today about Diddy wasn't dangerous and this, that, and the third, he wasn't dangerous to you, the instant you would have said that on the stand, they would have played this Tasha K interview and they would have showed the transcripts from your interview with the feds and you would have immediately been discredited. Sister Gina, I pray for you, sister. I truly pray for you.
So most of his entourage were, I guess,
Like his
enablers.
staff.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
They wouldn't say anything. They would just watch him.
Not watch it, but kind of just walk away and just leave us alone and not really step in to stop.
Wow. Now, what made you stay? Because obviously there's baby number 2, and then there's more beatings, according to you, that happened after that, because that was just the first time. What made you stay?
Because I just thought, I just thought that he was only being like that because he loved me.
She thought that Diddy was whooping on her ass, bloodying up her nose, and doing all of this shit because he loved her. Love, 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 love. Brainwashing. Straight brainwashing. Mind manipulation. But she gonna tell TMZ today that nah, Diddy's not no danger. He wasn't dangerous to me. Are you crazy, Sister Gina?
Um, Get your tissue. I don't want. It just mean he loved me. Get beat by my dad. So this all because I mean I grew up watching my mom get beat by my dad. So
Didn't I tell y'all this yesterday? About why all these people are screaming free Diddy and they have no problem with the beatings and shit like that? Because a lot of these niggas beating on their women. A lot of these niggas watch their parents beat on each other. This is exactly what Gina told y'all. They've been desensitized to this, so they don't think it's wrong. They don't think it's egregious, right? They don't think that. They've been desensitized to this stuff, right? And they have been normalized to the evils of what this man have been doing. And a lot of these people are doing it. Watch what I said to y'all. But you have to be strong in your beliefs. Your belief system have to be strong to fight against these demons and these devils.
that's all I knew. So I just thought it was normal, and I thought it just mean he loved me.
Do you know most domestic abuse victims abuse victims don't talk about their abuse? They're ashamed of it. They feel like as if they've done something to deserve it.
Yeah, I felt that.
Let's talk about baby two. When did baby two come?
Um, last year in August.
So talk about that conversation. You're pregnant, you tell him. And this is obviously after 6 years of you guys being together.
And mind you, it wasn't my fault that I got pregnant. I told him because I have like this period app and it tells me when I'm ovulating and stuff. So I told him that I'm ovulating, so don't do it. But he just did it anyway, and then I got pregnant, and he like, okay, just get an abortion, like no hesitation. But this time was
That's our word. She told him don't do it, and he still did it. This y'all whole case right here. This y'all whole case right here. She just said in the interview 6 years ago, she said, I told him I'm ovulating, don't do it. And he still did it. It's right there for y'all. But y'all niggas don't want to call out the foolishness. Let's keep going.
harder for me because I had been with him for so long, and I was like really in love with him, and part of me wanted to keep it, but
She wanted to keep it. She wanted to keep it. She wanted to keep. She wanted to keep. This is sad, y'all.
He didn't want it, so we had agreed to get it, but I only agreed to it because he told me to. Then we went to Turks and Caicos like a couple days later, and during that time he was like giving me drinks, like alcohol, like giving me drinks to drink, and I was just like, I'm not comfortable. He was like, you're gonna get abortion anyways.
Coercion, force, all of this right here from her testimony would have put that man easily in prison for 100 years. He's already gonna get 30 or 40 or 50. Once again, to God be the glory, man. Because they didn't even need Gina's testimony. That nigga's going to prison because he's a piece of shit. And he's a detriment to himself, to his community, and to society. And I know we might not like it, but sometimes, hey, it is what it is. You don't do people like that.
And but he was like kind of being distant towards me during the whole trip. And when we came back, he had like, when we came back on Sunday, because we were there for a whole week, we were gonna do it that next day, Monday. So when we came back from Turks on Sunday, he had like left me to go meet up with Cassie. So he kind of just left me there for like half the day, and I was like, how are you gonna leave me when you want me to do this thing tomorrow? And he was just like obviously making excuses why he had to go.
And this was just last year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, either Gina lied. Let me repeat myself again. Either she lied to Tasha K, or she has Stockholm syndrome. And to the people saying that there is no verdict out, the jury is still in. The jury is not out yet, y'all. I mean, the jury is still, you know what I'm saying? They're still deliberating. When the jury comes out to give the verdict, I'll tell everybody. Sister Gina has been found today, ladies and gentlemen. They found Sister Gina, TMZ, suddenly out of the blue. People have been looking for her the whole time. Now, all of a sudden, we had the jury deliberations when everything's on the line, and now Gina comes out and says, Diddy never did anything dangerous to me. This woman said this man stomped on her stomach. This woman said that Sean Diddy Combs mentally, emotionally, physically abused and controlled her, took advantage of her because she was young. She said that. She said that. But I know that's a lie too, right? They're all lying. Every last woman, everybody, all the hundreds and hundreds of people, the damn near 100 people that came out with lawsuits, they're all lying too, right? Yeah, man. Yeah.
He had like, we were in his closet and he like pushed me and I fell to the ground, and then he like stood over me. So I was like laying on my back and he stood over me and he started like punching me like this. Like he avoided my face, but he like started punching me like on the side of my head, and I was just like covering my face. And he did that. He did that, and then after he got done doing that, he like, because he was standing, his legs were like in between me, so he stomped on my stomach like really hard, and I like took the wind out of my breath. I couldn't breathe, and he kept hitting me, and I was like pleading to him, like, can you stop? I can't breathe. And he like stopped for a little bit. He like grabbed my hair from the back and like was like punching the back of my head, because he was just avoiding my face when he was like hitting me.
Wow.
The last the next big fight we got into was I can't remember if it was like the in November or beginning of December of last year. At that point, I was like fighting back because I just had enough of his shit. And
Same thing as Cassie. Roger Bond said Cassie started to fight Diddy back because he kept beating the shit out of her. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. There is no verdict in. When the verdict comes in, I will tell you the verdict comes in. And the verdict will be guilty. you trust me. When the verdict comes in, you'll know the verdict comes in.
he kept like pushing my buttons, and I was just like trying to like calm the situation down before it got worse. And he just kept pushing me and pushing me. And then so I left his bedroom and I went down to like the meditation room. It's kind of like a guest house, like it's like separate from his house. And he followed me there. And he like continued talking shit to me. And I just got to the point where I was just so angry that I like took a bottle of De Leon and then I like smashed it on the ground. And he was like, you bitch, you did that at my house with my kids here. Bitch, my kids is here. And then I ran out the mediation room.
Meditation room.
Meditation room.
Okay.
And he chased after me. He pushed me to the ground outside, and he took my hair and like was dragging me across like the grass in my hair with my hair. And then after that, like a couple hours later, like it was the weekend, so we had people coming over, and he just like acted like nothing happened. So I mean, but that's all the time. Like every time.
And when you say acting like nothing happened, like what were his mannerisms?
Like he was just dancing and like laughing and talking to me like we just didn't just get into a physical fight.
Wow. When was the last time he put hands on you? When was the last time?
It was like in November, December of last year.
Of 2018?
Yeah. That was the last time.
And tell me about that incident.
That was the meditation room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot. Let's talk about the other girls. One in particular, Cassie, because he was very public with Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
And according to you, you actually met him when he was with Cassie.
So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is what's going on. And so, again, man, to God be the glory. And I wish every demon the pits of hell as their reward. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe. Salute to everybody that's tapped on in. And I'll holler at y'all when the jury comes back and the verdict is guilty. Peace.
All right, you guys. So we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you got to do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website. You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight drop weight loss formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym, work out, exercise, and do what you got to do. Stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.